need to be ready to just get it going. Trust me. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is day 3 of Vlogmas. If you're here, you're sticking with me. Thank you so much for showing up for me. I'm so excited to do this. This is my 3rd video and I already feel like I'm getting into the swing of things. I hope I don't like shoot myself in the foot for saying that, but so far so good. Today we are going to be discussing how to start a photography business in 2022. That's right, it's the end of 2021 and you're thinking, man, how can I up my photography skills? Can I really make this into a business? And I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. It's not as hard as you might think. It just takes a little persistence and some belief in yourself. I'm still trying to get used to that, but if I can do it, I definitely know you can too. All right, so let's just jump right into it. I'm going to be going over 5 or 6 tips with you. I might give you a bonus tip in there. Have everything on my phone, so let's get into it. All right, number 1, start where you are. That's the best advice I could give you. People have said that to me and I always kind of like roll my eyes at them, or I'm just like, yeah, okay, like it's not that easy. But literally you have to start where you are. Start with what you have. You don't have to go out and buy a whole bunch of equipment and all that stuff that you don't know how to use without any clientele. If all you have is your iPhone 10 Plus, you can adjust your aperture, shoot with a wide angle lens. There's so much that you can do now with your cell phone. So literally you just have to start where you are with what you have. If you go to my Instagram at Giselle Jade Photography, you scroll all the way down to my very first post, it says begin anywhere. And I kept that up there because it really spoke to me, because for so long I knew this was something that I wanted to do, but I always told myself, well, I didn't have the best gear or the best lighting, or how would I get any clients? But something about the way 2020 happened, it just told me like, hey, begin anywhere. Start with what you had. At the time, I had a Sony a6000. I'm picking this back up, dusting it off, still using it perfect. I got a prime lens and that's where I started. I started with what I had, did some free shoots as I mentioned in a previous video, and I just started where I was. So with whatever you have, don't go buying anything. Start where you are and practice, practice, practice. All right, number 2, set a budget. So that means if you feel like you don't want to go out and buy a new lens or whatever the case might be, if you feel like you absolutely have to buy something, then set a budget for yourself. Because from my experience, I think photography is, yes, you need the skills, but it's more so about the business side of things and how you can communicate well with people. So let's say you're like me. You already have a a6000, a6400, something like that. If you were like me, you made the mistake and you got the kit lens, that's okay. You can find one of those pancake lenses. I'll link one below for you. 50 millimeter is what I like to shoot with best. Costs about $200 new, or you can get something used. So that's one thing. So having your gear ready, and you really do not need anything more than that. And like I said before, you can also use your cell phone. But I think what I wish I did in the beginning was setting aside a budget for marketing tools. So getting something like Canva. Yes, you can use Canva for free or later or something like that. But getting something like that to have graphics ready to produce content on social media. That way people know the services that I offer. While I'm still building my clientele, I have those graphics that I can create on something like Canva, and I can use those as filler on my Instagram, Facebook, wherever I choose to advertise. And so by advertising like that, that is, more so a free way of doing things. So set yourself a budget. Do not go out and spend thousands of dollars and you are just starting off your business. It is not a wise decision. I didn't do that, and I do not recommend that. All right, number 3. So utilize free resources like friends and family and Instagram for marketing. So I kind of mentioned that if you use these resources, then you don't have to spend a ton of money on advertising. And if you have good friends and good family, then they will repost your work for you. And that's saving you $10, $20, $30, $40, $50 a day on advertising. Which, as you grow, you'll probably need those things, but in the beginning, you don't. Utilize what you have, who you have to help you build and grow your business. Number 4, get prepared for when you do have clients so you'll be ready. So let's go back to something like Canva. Some days I felt like, okay, why am I doing this? But I'm so happy that I did. One day or a few days, I went into Canva, I created myself a price list. I knew I wanted to shoot lifestyle, couples, brands, all that. So, and I had that card just waiting. But when I got an inquiry from my first client, I was able to quickly respond to them and send them that card that I created with all my prices. So when you get those inquiries, you're not just scrambling, trying to say, okay, how much am I going to charge for this shoot? You're already ready. You need to be ready to just get it going. Trust me. All right, number 5, utilize YouTube. Exactly like this. Utilize YouTube videos like this that I'm creating. This is why YouTubers do it. To create resources for people. There's so many how-to videos out there. People talk about their mistakes, their successes. Utilize YouTube. It is a free resource. And if you prefer short form content, you can utilize YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels. But there are so many people creating value in this space who want to help. Wants everyone to succeed in this creator economy. So utilize your free resources like YouTube. And my bonus, number 6. A little bit of a controversy, but some people say to niche down and some people say shoot all that you can. While I see the benefits in them both, I think when you're starting out, it's wise to shoot all that you can. You do not have to showcase all that you can. So that's the difference. You can niche down, and on your Instagram, you're only displaying your family portraiture, couples, lifestyle, things like that. But maybe you also shoot weddings, but you don't showcase those things. So be smart about that. Take the jobs as they come. In the beginning, they might be far and few, so take them as they come. But what you display for people to see could be what you aspire to be, what type of photographer you want to be. Maybe you want to be a family photographer. So as you get those family photo shoots, then those are the shoots that you're going to showcase. So those are my 6 tips for starting a business in 2022. Take your time, go slow, start where you are, utilize your friends and your family, and you got this. And we can all win in this industry. If there's any questions that you have or any other videos you'd like to see, please leave a comment in the comment section below. I'd love to hang out with you guys there, and I'll see you in the next one.
you.